What's up? It's your boy Sneaky Q. We back again with Mop Magazine with our artist Spotlight on Live Hip Hop Daily TV. I got a beautiful guest today, singer, songwriter, Cherae Leri.
What's going on?
Let me get it. I know you've been sipping, and that liquor got you spinning. Slow down. She's yours.
Shout out. But relocated to Houston, Texas. So that's kind of where I'm from.
Like H-Town in the summertime, she keep it 100.
I try to at least.
Yeah. So obviously, you've been out here like creating a lot of buzz, with your music. You just released another single, Just Business, which I think is a dope one. Then you had the Mirage track. You are working on an album.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Let's break each track down. Let's talk about the track.
Okay. Well, yes, I definitely am working on an album. It's pretty much finished. We're finishing. No correlation. Adding the finishing touches to it. It'll be released around the third quarter. So definitely have nothing but singles on there. So you guys are going to really understand the type of artist I am from the album.
All right, now, so like when I listened to the two tracks, it kind of put me in the feel of like a Sade or something like that. Is that kind of like the sound you were going for?
Well, it's actually funny you said that because there is a sample of Sade and the Mirage in the beginning.
See, I know my music now.
It's hypnotizing, I'm putting you in a trance, and you're mesmerized by not only the looks, but when you're in a car listening to music, I want to put you in a trance with my voice.
See, so shout out to me for like knowing.
Definitely, shout out to you for knowing your roots.
Definitely.
Very important.
All right, so with the track that you got out now, Just Business, let's talk about that one.
Just Business is strictly to the point of it's basically showing that I'm not playing the damsel in distress. Yes, I can be very sexy, I can be very appealing to the eye, but at the end of the day, I am a woman who is about her business. I'm in this industry, and it's already hard enough for a female in this industry. So it's literally just business, and get out your feelings.
So did you write that?
I definitely did. That came straight from the heart.
Well, I definitely think that's a dope track. Like I said, it just put me in that feel, like, you riding down, it's definitely put you in the Sade type feel. Let's talk about some of your early musical influences, like obviously like Patti LaBelle.
Yes, my early music influences, dead and alive, would have to be Tupac, Erykah Badu, Patti LaBelle. Yes, I did say Tupac.
You did say Tupac.
Patti LaBelle. I love Aaliyah just because, it was just a sexy, cool vibe that she gave off. She didn't have to wear the highest heel and the shortest dress to be sexy, I love Rihanna's work just because she doesn't have, like, a limit, and she doesn't have boundaries. And then I respect Beyonce's work as well because she's consistent in this industry. And at the end of the day, you can't knock hard work.
Can't knock hard work and consistency. You can't. So obviously, during the course of your time in your career, because you've been at this music thing for a while, modeling,
say a while.
Well, a good amount of time,
yeah.
Where modeling, kind of like took a front seat to the music
definitely.
at that point.
Well, if you're going to be an artist, modeling, it goes hand in hand. I've been modeling professionally since I was 3 years old.
Well, every artist can't be a model.
Well, they got to take pictures. So, when you're taking pictures for your cover album or for, sponsorship endorsements, modeling is hand in hand.
Yeah, I agree. But that's one thing we can say, though. Every artist can't take a picture like we posted.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely, so look, it goes hand in hand. I agree. You have to be marketable.
Yeah,
you have to be
definitely.
able to be able to pick, like, brands and stuff. When these endorsements come, you got to be able to sell these products and stuff.
Definitely.
So I definitely agree with that, but everybody can't be a model.
Okay, I was trying to give them benefit of the doubt.
You were. I'm sorry. No shade to anyone, but look, everybody can't be a model. A model and taking pictures are two different things.
That is very true. That is very true. Yes, you can take pictures, but are you... Okay, I see what you're saying.
See?
You got it.
See, I got it now. I got it, Miss Cherae Leri. But look, man, so with this new album now, you said, how many tracks? Like,
I don't want to give them too much. I definitely don't want to give you too much, but I'm thinking a good solid 10. So I'm trying to knock out, some other ones and see who's going to make the cut. But, each track that's on this album definitely makes a statement in its own way. whether I'm in my feelings at that moment, or whether I'm trying to let you know about my business, or whether I just want to be vulnerable, and be sexy, And so it's definitely, you got a roller coaster going on in the album. No correlation.
No correlation. I was about to say, like, so it's just going to be up and down. She's gonna take you through like all of her highs.
I'm a female. I'm gonna take you through the emotions. We got females, emotions, problems, all of that.
So am I gonna be like, as a listener and as a big fan of R&B, am I gonna be like somebody like, yo, I love that track?
Definitely, because this is the way that I attack music. I love trap beats. I love the fact that the bass drops and it's hard. So like they call my music trap soul, because I'll take a trap beats because I want that to catch the dude's attention. I want that to get the dude's head bobbing. But see, the lyrics is where I get the females at, because the lyrics is R&B. So it's a mixture.
All right, so you did write the Just Business track. So on this album, how much of the writing did you do?
I did about 80% of it.
Wow, this was
80% of the writing, and it's because I want still different opinions from other people, and it's I don't want it to all sound like. I just want it to be different. I just definitely want it to be different, so I want opinions of other people as well.
Well, definitely. That's a good ratio, 80-20.
Yeah.
Definitely. So when can we expect it?
Third quarter.
No more.
You may get another single out of me. You never know.
So let me ask you this. So you did say that you would be filtering the songs and stuff, trying to pick the ones you're gonna use. So altogether, like a roughly number of how many tracks you're gonna be playing with to see which one make the final cut and which one make the cut.
Definitely. Right now for this first album, I'm playing with about 15, 18 tracks. I definitely don't want to put them all on one, because nowadays it's just like, really, albums aren't even being sold like that. So if they are, it's maximum 10, 12, at the most. You don't want to give them too much because you don't want to oversaturate yourself. So it's like I'm feeding you little by little, but at the end of the day, these singles that I'll be dropping before that album is gonna keep everybody on their toes.
You're gonna get everybody, yo, like, what is she gonna do next?
They want next. Yeah, definitely.
So now you just hit a good point though. You said that albums aren't selling like how they used to.
No, definitely not.
So as an artist, do you get discouraged by that?
No, because that just means more tour dates. That means more ideas to come up with, merchandising. That just means more face-to-face. And the internet now is really changed the game so much. That's why the album sales aren't selling as much, because you have your Spotify, you have your Tidal, you have all of these streaming, online, publications that you can get music from. So that means that you're just going to have to get out there and shake some hands and kiss some babies.
Kiss some babies. You heard it. You heard it from her. She's giving you the platform, she's giving you the blueprint, she's telling you how you can do it.
Definitely.
So check this out now. Now you did say that, you gave your opinions on a few artists. It just seems to me, this is about to get, that you still want to dabble in the modeling. Like I can just get the feel like you want to do the music, but you want to be more so like as marketable as possible.
I just want to really,
I can tell,
exploit all of my talents. I'm actually wearing one of the boutiques that styles me, Colin Turner Couture. So I just want to be the best that I can be in every aspect. When people ask me what do, I don't just say I'm a singer. I'm an artist. I'm creative all around. I dabble in dancing, I dabble in acting, I dabble in modeling, singing. I'm a creative soul. So whatever I can dabble in, I want to do. So yes, if modeling is still around and I can still be on Vogue and still be, all that, I'll do it. There's no limit. There's no correlation.
It's definitely a nice ensemble you have on right now.
Thank you.
So look, I think I just came up with a new name for myself. Creative artist. Creative soul, bro.
Creative soul. That's what I said. Creative soul.
Creative soul. So look, man, we wish you the best of luck. I definitely think that you're heading in the right direction. You got good publicists, you got a good publicist, you got a good team. Shout out to Angie.
Definitely, let's be honest.
So I think you're heading in the right direction. So what do you feel is going to separate you from the rest of your competition, the rest of your other artists and stuff that you're going to come in contact with? What separates you?
To be honest, I'm in my own lane right now with doing the trap R&B or the trap soul. We have your Bryson Tillers out, you got your Tory Lanez, but where are your females? I would love for you to name like 5 females that have been consistent in this industry for 2 years. And I'm talking within my age group. I'm not talking about our legends. I'm not talking about people who's been in the industry for 10 plus years, but lately it's just been a lot of males coming out, and it's nothing wrong with that, but where are the females at? Where are the female MCs at? So what sets me apart is my work ethic, my drive, and just the fact that I know the difference between hungry and being desperate. So with that being,
what is the difference?
As an artist, you could be desperate and sign the first thing that looks good in black and white, that has a first chunk of money, first check. You can be hungry, you can get a good team together, you can get a good backing together, get a good lawyer, publicist, manager, and really evaluate that and see if that's the right route for you to go as becoming a new artist. You're still hungry for it, but you're being strategic about it, you're being smart. You're not just jumping on the first desperate contract that you get. So there's a difference. It's patience, it's strategy, and it's having a good team. My team is solid. My team is solid, and I love my team.
Definitely. So a lot of artists that we come in contact with, we talk to, a lot of them say they aren't chasing a deal. They aren't chasing, a lot of them want to stay independent. They feel like it's a better route, money, financially wise. What's your take on that?
To be honest, I feel like it's going to... That's hard to say because it depends on who the artist is. It really just depends. Like, do you have the type of talent to be independent where you can make it independent because the streets already know you? Or do you have a talent that puts you on a superstar level and an independent label can't even take control of your career? So that's very hard to say.
It's a good point. I do feel that sometimes some artists, some people can actually do it just because they have more of a better, a blueprint as an artist.
Right.
They're more marketable.
Right.
So they are some things they can do on their own. Like you said, they've been having the street buzz for so long.
Yeah, the street
now
buzz.
People know who they are. Like if Bryson Tiller would have put this album out before he signed with RCA, and everyone had the whole thing, like he could be independent, he could be just But sometimes people take different routes. I just wanted to get I like to get different opinions on things because, like you said, that was a good valid point.
Yeah,
you said
it just depends on it really just depends on the artist, and it's everything is going to be based on your talent. What other talents you have other than just rapping and singing. Can you dance? Can you act? What all can you do? Because to be honest, with my career, I have many different talents. So it's like I release one thing, but it's like I get inquiries for modeling, I get inquiries for shoots for acting things. So it's what all can an independent label take on.
You were in a film, right?
Yeah, I was in a short film with Billy Sorrells in California.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he was on the TBS show with the Wayne brother. I'm trying to remember the name; it just literally left my mind. But one of Marlon Wayans had a TV show on TBS. Or was it Sean Wayans? One of the Wayans brothers.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Billy's from Houston. Okay. So a really good friend of mine. And then I actually just got an email about the Tupac movie for Saturday.
Who are you going to play, Faith Evans?
You know what? I can't really speak on it right now.
I know.
But yeah, so that's what I mean by it just depends. Can an indie label really take on everything that you bring with them? I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I have a good problem. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a problem.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So I can put you in the multi-talented category.
Definitely. You have to be.
Definitely. You're doing a lot of different things. What, man? We wish you the best of luck, man. We definitely hit on some key points because, I think as an artist, you definitely want to have control. You definitely want to put yourself in the best situation financially, a setup, because you don't want to just, like you said, a lot of artists are so desperate where they just want to take the first thing coming to them.
The first thing is pretty.
Sometimes the first thing ain't always the best thing.
Nah, not long term. Not long term.
Yeah.
Like if you're an upcoming artist, don't nobody know you, then yeah, it's great. They're gonna give you a platform to get on. You're gonna get you a little buzz. Your numbers are gonna go up because this is a numbers game right now. So your Instagram, your Twitter, everything's gonna be live at 5. But is that really good for you in 5 years? Is that really good for you in 2 years, 3 years? And people don't think about, then. They think about just right now.
Definitely.
So
let me ask you this, my final question.
Okay.
A day in the life of Cherae Leri. Take us to it.
Oh, Jesus.
A day when you're not sick, you're not under the weather, it's nice and hot and sunny outside. Just take us to the day. What you vibing through, what's your morning like, what you listening to in the car, everything. Take us to a day.
Typically, a day in the life, I'm usually waking up around 11 a.m., maybe noon, just depending on what I have to do in the morning. If I have to do something early in the morning, then I'm up at the time that I do something. Get up, of course, take a shower, get dressed, head out, run some errands first, take care of home first. May go to an event where it could be like a day party or stop by the studio, just to link. I'm always networking with people. On the phone, consistently, I'm on the phone. I have 2 phones. So I'll have one on my thing while I'm driving. So if I'm FaceTiming somebody, or I got the other one down here texting.
We don't promote texting.
No, I'm not texting and driving, but I'm just saying, like, one is down there, for text messages to come on. The other one's probably for phone calls, so that way I'm hands free. I'm not going to the grocery store. Like I said, I'm taking care of home first. So grocery store or whatnot. Take care of my grandmother. Make sure she's good for the day. Just depending on what's on my schedule. Could be at an interview, could be at a photo shoot, could be going to a brunch, or just an early networking thing. And 9 times out of 10, I'm either celebrating like a birthday, or I'm at the studio. Studios, I don't leave the studios until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, which is why I don't wake up till like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I was about to say, I'm glad you said that, because some viewers might say, look, it's okay to wake up, so I want you to definitely say that again.
Yeah,
she doesn't leave the studio until 4 or 5.
Yeah, I don't leave the studio until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So when I get home, I'm literally just passing out, and I wake up like in 5 hours. Granted, if I don't have anything to do early in the morning, like at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, then I'm asleep to about 11 or 12 maybe, and then I'm up and running and doing it all over again. So it really just depends on the day, it depends on the calendar, it depends on a lot of things. So who's in town, who's not in town.
So my question will be, so doing that, like you just took us through a day, you took like how strenuous the day could be. So how do you kind of deal with your health as far as like nutrition?
That's why I'm sick now, because I haven't rested in about 2 weeks. I was out in New York for a week. Got back, still running around, just linked up with my PR because she was in town, so we were running around for a couple of days doing a few events, and then I'm still running around taking care of home. I got into a car accident recently, so I have to go to physical therapy twice a week, so I'm doing that. I really need to sleep more, but I'm young, my body can bounce back. I have a great team of people that are right here by my side. I've got Theraflu that's made on set, to make sure that I'm still able to move, because at the end of the day, I'm hungry for it. Yeah. I want it,
That's your separation.
I try, guys. I really try to drink my water. I probably need to take more vitamins. But how can you sleep when you have so much to accomplish and you have a team of people that are, helping you? And it's like, why would I be lazy? And they're not lazy. They're not sleeping. They're not, they're still working. I'm not the type of artist to kick my feet up because I have a manager. Oh, let him do all the work, or a PR. Oh, let her do all the work. No, I'm going to match your hustle.
Definitely. Like you said, man, stay consistent. Stay consistent. Shout out to your sister for cooking, but not cooking, for making
the Theraflu. Yes.
That's big. On set. Well, look, we wish you the best of luck. And,
Thank you.
I appreciate you sitting down, just talking, and giving us a little sneak peek into the life.
Just a little bit.
So look, what I need you to do real quick, tell us all your social media, your Instagram, Twitter, Periscope,
every social media you could possibly think of, I'm on. What's up? This your girl Cherae Leri, live from Atlanta. I'm with Mott Magazine, and you can check me out on Cherae Leri for Instagram, Twitter, my website, Periscope, any social media you want to find me on. That's how you find it.
Definitely. Look, it's your boy Sneaky Q with Mott Magazine on Live Hip Hop Daily TV. Until next time, the beautiful Cherae Leri. Peace.